It's Wednesday, so you know what that means. Opera Wednesday. If you're new here, hi, I'm your opera bestie, Amber. I break down operas. I give you the terms. I let you know what goes on in the classical world, so when you're around it, you'll know how to clock it. I break down the drama, and I haven't done a story breakdown in a while. And after seeing a certain movie, I had some inspiration. So this Opera Wednesday was absolutely inspired by the brilliance of the movie that will be a classic forever and forever, Sinners. So many layers to the stories. I'm not even gonna touch most of the layers, but it really surprised me how frisky, how sexy, the sexy moments. They took me by surprise. And Annie, Moonmi, I hope that's how you pronounce a goddess. Let me stay focused. Let's stay focused. Let's stay focused. It was spicy, y'all. If you haven't seen it, go see it. Okay, but I'm coming with this story. With all the spicy time and all the sensuality that was going on in this movie, it reminded me of an opera where we got a lot of sensuality happening, and a woman used what she had to get what she wanted. Can you guess? Can you? At Factions, they guess Carmen. She's not in the Bible. It's biblical. It's biblical. Delilah. So let's break down a quick. Yes, they turned the Bible story, Samson and Delilah, they turned it into an opera. Let me give you a quick breakdown of this. Well, first, it's sung in French. Okay, the opera is sung, the original is in French. The score was composed by our friend Camille Sanson, and the libretto, what's the libretto again? Okay, that was composed or written by our friend Ferdinand Lumiere, I believe. So the story goes like this. Samson is a strong hunk of a man. Yeah, he's an Israelite leader. Okay. Delilah, well, she's a baddie, and she's a Philistine woman. The dynamics of those two, it was friction happening. It was friction happening. At that moment, the Philistines were oppressing the Israelites. Okay, so that's why it wasn't supposed to be happening. However, in this battle of the Philistines oppressing the Israelites, Delilah was tasked from the leaders of the Philistines with the job of finding out why and how Samson is so strong. Like, he was freakishly strong. When I say he was a hunk of a man, ow, big dog energy, okay? And how he got his strength was a secret between him and God. Nobody else knew. Nobody else knew. They said, Delilah, you a baddie, go in there. Go in there. Go. Mm-hmm. What does she do to get the information she wanted? She seduced this man. She used what she had to get what she wanted. And in that moment between Annie and Smoke, your body ain't forgot about me. This is that moment. This is that moment. Cause she was like, hey babe, tell me your secrets. And in the aria, the big aria of this opera is Mon Coeur, my heart. It's a big moment. It's a big moment. And that's where she folds that man. She folds. And Samson folded like a lawn chair. He folded. He folded. He folded. She found out the secret. And well, they were able to capture him because she cut his hair. It was in his hair. It was a secret. He folded. They cut his hair. They captured him. A whole thing was going on. And while they are celebrating at this festival, he starts to get his strength back. Because hair goes back, right? He starts to get his strength back. And he decides, I'm going to knock all this shit over. And knocks down the pillars. And everyone is yeeted, including him. End of opera. That's the end of the opera. That he's like, I'm out of these chains. I am knocking all of these things over. That's the end of the opera. That's the story of Samson at Delilah. If you want to read more about it, go to the Bible, read Judges. Yeah, I got some fun facts. I got some fun facts. We're gonna do that in the next video. Okay.